Hello and welcome. Today we've got something special for you. So sit down, stick around, and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to my review of the new Marvel movie, Captain America. Oh yeah. So I'm going to review this in this video. So for those of you who haven't seen the movie, there might be some spoilers in here and whatnot, so you might not want to totally watch this right now. For those of you who don't care, awesome, watch the review. I'll try to keep it relatively spoiler free though. So yeah, Captain America, the first Avenger. So sit down, stick around, and as always, enjoy. Alright, so before we actually get into the review here, something I want to throw out there is Twitter. DCompose is on Twitter. And for those of you who aren't following me yet, you should. Because you're missing valuable information sometimes. Sometimes you're missing a bunch of bullshit. Whatever I decide like tweeting, I guess. So you can follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/askKevAnything. So please go follow DCompose on Twitter. Follow Ask Kev Anything. Very important. So we're going to start here with the review for Captain America, the first Avenger. The first thing I want to point out about the movie is they did a relatively good job with the Captain's origin. Because, let's face it, it's hard to get an origin that took place, you know, back in the early 1900s to actually make sense. So, what they did is they kind of mishmashed a lot of things together and created a, you know, something that's relatively kind of true to the comic, but time period and all that isn't really the same. So, I mean, whatever. You gotta make it work in a movie, right? So I'm not frustrated about that. We still have Steve Rogers, and we still have this little scrawny guy that becomes Captain America, which is cool, which is a good, you know, kind of a good message to send off to people, to the young people out there. You know, you can be anything, and that's pretty much what Captain America is all about, is you can be the hero. So that's cool. That was well done. Acting in the movie was good. I mean, I kind of find it funny to see Tommy Lee Jones. I mean, the guy looks like he's 98. Seriously, he looks like he lives in a smoker. Like a big smoke hut where they smoke fish and that. He looks like he lives there with all the wrinkles in his face. It's insane. It's insane. It looks like a prune with a military vest. It's fucking weird. Anyways, Tommy Lee, he's looked better. Although he's always kind of had those wrinkles in his face, but not to this extent. Still did a good job regardless. It was cool to see Captain America. It was cool to see Bucky in the movie as well. That was always neat. Hugo Weaving did a good Red Skull. I don't know, I didn't find Red Skull intimidating that much. He looked cool, but not really super intimidating. The Hydra soldiers look great, for one thing. And something I want to nitpick here, that, okay, this is the kind of way I feel about the movie. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the wardrobes and all that. It looked really from the period. That was cool. I liked when Captain America went on tour and all that. Was kind of cool, kind of funny. Some things though, when he went on the tour and then went to in the army, to, you know, they kind of booed the shit out of him, and then he decided he was going to go save Bucky. And he was walking around that Hydra factory wearing basically the U.S. colors on him, the U.S. shield on his back. How did these Hydra soldiers, these Hydra people, not see him? He's freaking, he was just sticking out like a sore thumb. It was insane. When I was watching, I was like, holy shit, at the very least, when you knocked out those 15 Hydra soldiers beforehand, you could have taken their costume, their mask, or something. Nope, none of that. I mean, the guy's walking in a star-spangled uniform with a star-spangled shield on his back, and nobody notices. A little nuts. But, it's a movie. What can you do? So I found that kind of weird, kind of peculiar. I guess the whole movie kind of ran the same way. Okay, so he's small and scrawny, he builds up. you know, does the testing, all that, blah, they inject him with the stuff. Howard Stark was awesome, by the way, just like his son, kind of works the same way as his son does. Like a playboy type inventor, which is kind of cool. A little less on the playboy type, but still definitely a ladies' man. And so they create Captain America, and everything's cool. But the thing that I found about the movie is basically all the scenes were the same. It was, okay, we're going in to do a mission. Captain America's going in to do the mission. And it almost seems like there's no real action going on. Like, he punches a few people and all that. No major explosions, really. Not much anyway. It's just, it seemed almost artificial. Like, every scene was the same thing. It was him going in, trying to get people out. Him going in, trying to get people out. That's all it was. It was, I don't know. There's just, I guess the whole building of the character was the main part. And then that was it. After that, it's just the same scene repeating itself. There's just no depth, I found, in the movie. And I know some people are going to grill me about what I'm saying, but, you know, I don't know. I liked it, but it's not the best Marvel movie I've seen. It's not the best comic movie I've seen either. Not this year. People are saying that Captain America might be the best comic book movie of the year. I don't think it is. It was okay. I still like Thor a little better. And I definitely loved X-Men a lot more than I like Captain America. Again, I'm not saying Captain America is a bad movie. Go and see it. Make your own judgment. All I'm saying is I didn't enjoy it quite as X-Men. Or Thor. Maybe Thor's kind of equal to it, I guess. I guess this is the way I define if I like the movie or not. Am I excited to see it again? And would I see it again really quickly before it even comes out on video? Do I want to see it again in the theaters? That's kind of how I decide if I like a movie or not. And I have no inclining, no wanting to go out and to see Captain America again in the theaters. So that, just right there, you know, shows me that I didn't enjoy as much as X-Men First Class, which I did go see a second time in the theaters. And I will watch again when it comes out on DVD. Sorry, DVD. Ah! Oh, what am I saying? Blasphemy. Blu-ray. Blu-ray. Well, at least I didn't say VHS. Alright. So, I guess you kind of get where I'm going here with this review. I liked the movie, but I wasn't totally in love with it. It was cool, though, in the future when they wake him up again. You know, and he's in, like, today's time, which is neat, you know, because they kind of follow the same timeline. And so he would have woken up, you know, in, like, in the 60s. So it wouldn't make any sense. So they make him, you know, wake up in the 2000s, which was kind of cool. What I didn't really like, though, was, okay, I kind of had an inkling we were going to get an Avengers clip, or an Avengers tie-in at the end of the movie. Most Marvel movies now, at the end of them, or all of them, actually, at the end we have a little clip, a little Easter egg at the end of the credits, which is awesome. So I was like, oh, cool, you know, I'm going to sit through these credits, you know, and wait and wait and wait. The fucking credits were long. Holy shit, a lot of people worked on that movie. It's insane. It just wouldn't end. Anyways, so I'm sitting through the credits, waiting for this scene to come up. Then boom, it finally happens. The scene's coming. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm going to get, you know, a taste of the Avengers. And you kind of do, but you don't. This is what you get. You get Nick Fury and Captain A basically talking about the next mission. And then Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson, tells Chris Evans, you know, you're not the only superhero. And then boom! We're kind of treated, I guess, to the trailer for Avengers. Or the teaser trailer for the Avengers movie. Which is okay, I guess. You know, it's kind of neat to see. But, you know, I guess I don't know if I would have put the teaser trailer to the Avengers at the end of the Captain America movie. I think I would have just done a scene. I guess I kind of did a scene before the credits. It was, you know, when Captain wakes up and all that, and he's in today's day. And then they went with the trailer at the end. I don't know, I was just expecting more of a clip and not the trailer. You know, I expected maybe to see the trailer online later on at some point. I don't know. I guess I was a little disappointed. Still cool though to see the trailer, I guess, and see Tony Stark interact with Thor. So I guess what I'm trying to say, overall, my review is that Captain America wasn't a bad movie. It was a good movie. It was pretty much on par with Thor. So if you like Thor, you're going to like this. It wasn't as good as I thought it would be, because I thought Thor was going to be the lower of the movies, in my opinion, just because I didn't really like the character. I liked Captain America, but in the end it just kind of felt the same. So here's to hoping that in the Avengers movie they do something special, other than bring everybody together, and set the bar up higher, because I felt, I thought that after Thor, Captain America would set the bar higher, and it really didn't. The bar kind of stayed at the same place. So, leave your comments, leave your feedback, tell me what you thought about the movie, and please, don't forget to follow me on Twitter, man. Come on! That blue bird is singing the praises! The praises of DCompose! Woo! Yeah, right. I so need to calm myself during these reviews. So until next time, guys, take care. Later.